it's Sarah here from We Are Twinset. Welcome back to our channel. A big hello to all our new followers. It's so good to have you here. For those that are wondering what this stunning location that we're filming in, we are at Burlington Gate in their penthouse apartment. So I just want to say thank you so much for having us. We are crushing on all the interiors. So today's video is all about that winter capsule wardrobe. It's that time where it's basically coat weather. It's cold, it's grey, it's miserable. So I thought, what would you guys like to see? And I had lots of requests about that kind of winter capsule wardrobe, those key pieces that you have in your wardrobe that are your staples. So your go-tos day in, day out, and then you add in those trend-led pieces. So I've got quite a clear capsule wardrobe, and as you'll see when I talk through the pieces, it's a lot of pieces I've had for a really long time, so you've probably seen them on the grid, and it's pieces that I go to season after season. I might rebuy sometimes, for example, like a cashmere jumper can go a bit bobbly, or boots get a bit scuffed, but generally it's pieces that I've had for a while that I go to time and time again each winter, and then I add in those seasonal trend-led pieces to kind of mix them all together for that fail-safe wardrobe. So I thought I would talk to you today about my 10 favourite winter capsule wardrobe pieces, and it's actually a question that we get asked quite a lot, so hopefully you guys will find it informative. And I'm going to start right now with my first one. So the first piece is a classic black blazer. Now you guys know how much we love tailoring, it's something we harp on about all the time, but I really feel for winter, a black kind of boyfriendy style blazer is key for your wardrobe. This one is from Topshop Boutique, so it's their kind of premium range, so it's a bit more expensive, but their cuts and their fabrics are really gorgeous. I do find that the sizes in the boutique come up a bit big, so this is actually a size 6, and I'm not a size 6. So I wanted to show you this one. I've shot it a few times on Instagram, as you have probably seen, and what I love about the black blazer is the fact that it's your kind of go-to for so many different occasions. So whether it's the office or going out for drinks or kind of for a dressed up weekend, it's one of those pieces that you can wear with a dress, with jeans, with leggings, with a skirt, and you can wear flats or heels or trainers, and it really looks done. And I just love the fact that it's got that sharp shoulder detail. You can roll up the sleeves a bit, which I really like. Fun enough, I saw, whose video was it? I think it was Emma Hill's video. A tip about keeping your blazer sleeves rolled up is that you put a hairband over your arm and then you pull the sleeve out and over, so it keeps your sleeves up if you want them rolled up. So that's a top tip. So the first one, as I said, is this black blazer, which everyone should have in their wardrobe, and there's so many amazing on the high street. You really don't need to invest, I don't think, big money in a black blazer. I love H&M, Zara have some great pieces. Topshop, as I said, this one, Marks and Spencer's as well. So there's so many to choose from and at really great prices. So heads up to the black blazer. Okay, next item in the capsule wardrobe is the black heeled boot. You guys probably remember these Kurt Geiger boots. I was trying to remember the name, but I can't remember. I will link them below. As always, these were last winter's they were my go-to sock boot. Not practical for every day, but these are my going out kind of go-to boots. And what I love about these is that they're super tight on the ankles. So under any jean, any trouser, even a dress, they kind of suck you in at the ankle, and you don't have that gapingness here, because sometimes I find if you've got a wider jean and then you've got a wider boot, it can all look a bit awkward, whereas these just literally look good with everything. I wore them so much last year and they're still stocking them this season, so I don't need to buy another pair. I love them just as much. Can we just appreciate this heel? There's something just really sexy about this heel. I just love it. I feel really good in them. They actually are surprisingly comfortable as well, and they just really finish off an outfit. So I have worn them in the day for example, for meetings, and as I said, they are comfy, but then they're more of like my go-to kind of going out weekend style boot. So I feel like everyone should have in their capsule wardrobe a going out heeled boot that's comfortable and possibly that is sock style, because I feel like they are really versatile and they go with absolutely everything, and you'll never worry about kind of lengths of trousers, lengths of jeans. They just really work with everything. So these are my Kurt Geiger boots from last year, and they are number 2 in my capsule wardrobe. Okay, piece number 3, which is another piece that I bought last winter for my capsule wardrobe, is a chunky scarf. This is the Acne wool scarf. I'm going to show you. It's like a blanket style, and it says Acne Studios on it. Philippa and I both got this. I think it was from Matches actually quite far into winter, which was a bit of a regret because I should have bought it a bit earlier. But it's that wraparound style, perfect for those cold winter mornings. Just wrap it around. Also great for traveling, and you can throw it around your shoulders as well. So a chunky scarf goes without saying, you've got to have it in that winter wardrobe. It's freezing in London even now, and it's great to have that one scarf that goes with anything. And the reason I opted for grey in this was because I felt like black, navy, stripes, patterns, it kind of does go with everything, so it feels really, really versatile. It's not itchy. I sometimes find wool a bit itchy. It's really, really easy to wear. It's both casual and smart, but definitely if you're investing in a scarf for your winter wardrobe, go for something wool. It's really cozy. It doesn't have to be Acne. I know COS have some amazing scarves as well, and I love the And Other Stories scarf, and even ASOS have some great ones, so check them out. But I would say go for a grey scarf because it literally goes with anything and it will keep you toasty all winter long. Okay, number 4, I think you might find this controversial of my capsule wardrobe, is a chunky cardigan. Now, I'm going to talk a bit about jumpers and sweaters and cashmere later, but I found that for the past few winters, I've really relied upon like a cozy cardigan. I think it's because sometimes when you're running in and out of the car, you don't always want to wear a coat, and it's just really, really cozy. It's like an extra layer if you're wearing just like a long sleeve top or a thin jumper. And this one here is by Misha Lounge, which, as you know, is our go-to loungewear brand. It's grey, it's long line, it's got a hood, which is actually really handy if you're just nipping out. And the reason I love it is just for those casual, cozy winter days. Now, often on a weekend, especially on a Sunday, I definitely don't like getting dressed up. And I find a cardigan is just really, really useful. Even now period where it's not, I mean, it's cold, but it's not super cold to wear a thick coat. So if you are wearing just a short sleeve t-shirt or a long sleeve top, it's the perfect layer, but equally over a polo neck when it really gets cold, it works well as well. I love it with kind of boyfriend jeans, ripped jeans. It's just one of those casual pieces that I've relied on a lot, so I've included in my winter capsule wardrobe. And this one, Misha Lounge, I think it comes in a couple of other colours, is my go-to. Okay, capsule wardrobe number 5, and I'm really sorry guys, I had total mum brain. I left it at home, which is really bad, but I'm going to talk about it anyway because I have to include it in the capsule wardrobe, is a Camel Coat. You saw last season, Philippa and I got the Anine Bing Camel Coat, and let me tell you, it was the best investment. We wore it so much, and I love it as much then as I do now. It's a gorgeous wraparound style. It's quite thin, but surprisingly really, really warm, and it just is casual, it's smart, it works with jeans, it works with dresses, and I think that's key with these capsule wardrobe pieces. I've noticed, it's called the Dylan Coat by the way, and I've noticed I've got it in grey this season, and I've got my eye on it, and I absolutely love it. So perhaps I'll be making that investment. But Camel Coat is one of those pieces that you always feel just really chic in. There's just something about camel being super chic. Teamed with black, I love camel with an all black look, with navy, with stripes. It just goes into your wardrobe super easy, and I wanted to shout out to our Anine Bing one that we love so much. But it doesn't have to be Anine Bing. I think Mango have got an amazing wraparound style as well. I will link that in the description box below. Also, And Other Stories, their coats are phenomenal. So it doesn't have to be a huge investment, but I love the idea of it being that kind of shape that you can wear both smart and casual. So nothing too structured, because I don't think that's as versatile as something a little more slouchy. So Camel Coat is number 5 on my winter capsule wardrobe list. Number 6, my beloved Chloe Susannah boots. Now the question I'm going to ask myself is why I waited till last year, having loved them for 10 or 8 years. Did I wait till last year to buy them? However, I did. And they are going straight on my winter capsule wardrobe must-haves list because for so many reasons. They're really comfy, they are the perfect height. So actually with the whole jean thing, which is clearly like a pet peeve of mine, most jeans kind of sit on top of them or they tuck in, so that's really, really good. There's no like awkward like hanging over jeanness. I love the gold detail, they just feel super cool. And I'm not really like a rock chicky person, but these seem to be a little rock chick and I'm okay with it. And I just feel really, really good in them. They're great just for walking around, running around. They're great for work. I love them with dresses, with jeans. I will say though, I did find they came up a little small. So these, I'm normally a 39. These are 39 and a half. So just beware if you are going to invest. But these Susannah boots, I've had so much wear out of, you can see. Also, even if you don't want to go for a studded boot, I think the fact of having a black flat boot in your capsule wardrobe is super important, because there's a time and a place for a heel, but often just day-to-day weekends you want something flat. So it doesn't have to be these, but there are some amazing dupes on the high street as well. I personally prefer something with a little bit of a heel. I don't love to be like totally flat. So I would classify these as flat, but maybe others won't. So go for something with like a tiny little heel just to kind of proportionally balance you out. As I always say, I'm not super tall, so I feel like just a little bit of height just gives me that extra confidence. But go for something black and flat in your wardrobe because it will take you anywhere and super comfy and super useful. Okay, capsule wardrobe piece number seven. Is a pair of black jeans. Now, we always wear jeans, summer, winter, you name it, but I feel like that really jet black pair of jeans for winter is key. These are the Topshop Strait. Now, I absolutely love the Editor jeans. They're my go-to jeans from Topshop. They don't do them in black, solid black. So, these are the next best thing. They are the Strait pair. These are my second new piece, actually, in the capsule wardrobe, and I love the shape of these. So, they're quite high rise, and then they are slightly wider at the ankle with this frayed hem detail, which I really like. I don't love really skinny jeans on me. I don't love them kind of going tight at the bottom. I prefer just the width at the ankle. So these kind of tick all the boxes. And the reason I love a black jean is just, again, you can wear them anywhere. So if you have an office where you can get away with wearing jeans, they're great for the office. They're great more casually, just with a sweatshirt or a polo neck, but they're also great on weekends. They're great dressed up for a Saturday night. There's so many different ways to wear them. They're really comfy, this Strait pair. There's no stretch in them, but they are comfy, because I know sometimes I've made the mistake of wearing non-stretch jeans, and by the end of the day, you like literally can't even move. But I can confirm that these are really comfy. And I've opted for a size 26-32. I normally get the shorter leg in jeans, but these came up a little on the shorter side, so I didn't want them to be kind of like too swingy. So I went for the 32. So this is my black jeans for my capsule wardrobe that you will see that I'm going to live in this season. Okay, number 8 is this grey polo neck from And Other Stories. Now, I feel like everyone needs a bit of grey in that capsule wardrobe. I know it's quite heavy with black, but you know, it's capsule wardrobe, it's all about the basics. This one is actually cashmere, but I would love it even if it wasn't cashmere. It's more the shape and the style that I think is important to have in your wardrobe. So this one's quite a slouchy style. So a lot of the jumpers I wear kind of tucked in are more like tight fitting, and I'm going to talk about the classic black cashmere jumper in a moment. But I really think you should have that kind of one slouchy, oversized, super comfy jumper as well in your wardrobe, maybe a polo neck, or even if it's just a round neck, because sometimes you don't want to wear high-waisted jeans and something tucked in. You just want to be really comfy, you know, for the weekend or even for traveling. And this one ticks all the boxes. So this is last year's from And Other Story. It's not got the typical roll polo neck, but it's got that high neck, but it sits really nicely. And I love And Other Stories jumpers, actually. They do the kind of key styles in lots of different colours. So if you find a shape that you really like, you can actually buy it in a few different colours. And I think that's really handy, because sometimes you might find something you love, but it's not quite right in the colour, but And Other Stories really seem to nail that. So this is really slouchy, it's quite long lines, so perfect with more slimmer jeans or with leggings, or just literally throwing on over everything. And in winter, sometimes you just want to be comfy and cozy, and that's what this one is all about, your comfy, cozy jumper. And this one is And Other Stories. Okay, number 9, and on the jumper front, is a black cashmere jumper. I love cashmere in winter. I just feel cozy in it, I feel lovely, and I feel like the high street does it so well. This one is from H&M. I've actually got the tracksuit bottoms as well. I bought the tracksuit, I treated myself because I just love a cashmere tracksuit and I love being comfy. This one is from their premium collection, which is most of their cashmere is in their premium collection. So this one comes, I think, in like an oatmeal colour and a tan colour, but I thought black would be most versatile. And I actually threw away, I did a massive wardrobe clear out, as you saw last week, and I had a Bowden cashmere jumper from, again, like maybe 6 years ago, and it was really bobbly, it had like a stain on it, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to treat myself to a new cashmere jumper. This one is H&M, I think it was about £70, so it's not obviously cheap for cashmere, but it's not super expensive. And like I said, the high street do it so well. I love M&S cashmere as well. They always have an amazing selection in lots of different sizes. H&M, Topshop, they're just doing it so well. You don't need to go and spend an absolute fortune. The great thing about a black cashmere jumper, again, as I've said, for every single one of these things, is that you can wear it with anything tucked in, worn slouchy, just under a blazer, under a jacket, you know, with a shirt underneath. There's so many different ways. So this one I know is going to work really hard in my wardrobe, and I'm really excited to wear it for this season. Finally, for my last capsule wardrobe piece, it's a weird one, but just go with me for this. is a black polo neck dress. Again, it does nothing by looking at it like this. But I've had this dress from COS, I want to say 10 years, and I always reach to it every single season. I think there's something in having like a jumper dress or a cozy dress for your winter wardrobe. There's so many jumper styles around. I personally love the polo neck style. I think it's more flattering. Sometimes if there's not the neck, it looks a bit sacky for some reason, I don't know. And COS do them really well. I love this because it's really warm and it works with trainers and with heels. And that's so important for me when going through my Capsule wardrobe. I've worn this to work loads, I've worn it to the weekend with like an aviator coat over it, I've worn it with like a long line dustery coat. And there's just something in having a knitted dress in your wardrobe that will take you to any occasion. And I really wanted to talk about the jumper dress because I found it really useful and I've had it for 10 years and I wear it all the time. So this is my COS jumper dress and my number 10 for my Capsule wardrobe. Guys, thank you so much for watching my winter Capsule wardrobe video. I was just thinking about things that I find really, really useful that I wanted to share with you guys and also where to get them and any hints and tips I've picked up. So they are my top 10 items and you will definitely be seeing me wearing them this season and thereafter because as you saw, a lot of them are things I've had for a while, not just new things, and I think that's really important for your Capsule wardrobe. So thank you so much for watching and I will see you next week, 7:30.